Everybody, welcome to Millionaire School. Is that enough light? Yeah, that's bad. That's not bad. Okay. Welcome to Millionaire School. I am Charity Ellison. Obviously, I have a squeaky voice today or something.
And I'm Justin Holden. I may have a squeaky voice. I don't know yet.
No, your voice is just deep all the time. Yeah.
It squeaks, though.
It's a deep guy voice. We're going to talk first about what this class is. So we used to do, every Saturday, we would do Newbie to Ruby. And it walks all new distributors through how to get into their website, how to work the e-suite, all the different things you need to do to kind of get started, especially focusing on the website. But instead of just doing the same class over and over and over every week, we decided to maximize our time and do something a little bit differently. So the Newbie to Rubies are still going to be up. Those are going to be on our YouTube channel for you to share with new distributors. But each week we're going to spend an hour and we're going to talk about a different topic. So this week we decided to choose Instagram because that's our team challenge this month, basically, is we're all going to be starting to use Instagram and social media. So today we're going to be going over that. Now, next week is up for grabs. So at the end of this, we're going to give you how to connect with us. We want to find out what you guys want us to talk about for the next week's class. It can be anything you want. And what we'll do is compile a list, and then we'll just kind of choose from there according to how many people requested basically that specific item. But this week, without further ado, we're going to go into Instagram. So first of all, for any of you that don't know what Instagram is, it's a social media platform. It's a lot like Facebook in the way that you're connecting with other people. The neat thing about Instagram, though, is it allows you to connect and follow people from all over the world, not necessarily people whose people you know. On Facebook, generally what happens is you find a friend, then you make friends with their friends, and it takes time, which Facebook is great, don't get me wrong. You want to build your business on there too. But with Instagram, it allows you to connect with people way quicker, but it's really different than Facebook in how you run it. So that's what we're going to be going over today. Now, we have been Instagramming for a little over a year now, and I didn't really understand how to use it as well until recently. And with some of the other new apps that they have that go along with Instagram, it makes it way easier.
Some things to note about Instagram: you can only use it on your phone. It is a smartphone only kind of app. You can actually view pictures and stuff online. So if you're using a computer, you can look up pictures and look at people's accounts that way. But you can't actually upload any posts without using your phone. So it's kind of a unique feature to it. It's definitely designed to be able to go around, take pictures with your phone, and then upload them. So that's kind of the idea behind it. So we can utilize that to show off our lives, show off our adventures, and to show off our wraps and what they do. I think that's why it's so unique, why it does pair so well with what we do for a business, because we have results, we have things to show people. And that translates really well with Instagram, because that's what that platform is all about. It's not so much the words, it's about catching people's attention.
Right, exactly. And I know that there's an app that Jade Hooper uses, and I'm like totally having a brain fart what the name of it is. It is in the video that we put up the other day about Instagram that she has. And it is actually an app that you can use, or I guess it's an app that you can use on your computer. And I believe it does allow you to just kind of maximize the time. Like you can see all your pictures at once and kind of comment on them and stuff. I'm not going to go into that too much today because I don't really know that much about it. But we are going to go over basically how you get started with Instagram. So how you get started is in your smartphone. So I have an iPhone. Justin has a Droid. Ding. So what you would do is either go into your Play Store for your Droid users, or you go into your App Store for your iPhone users. And you would just go in, type in Instagram. It should pop up. Let's see what it says. It looks like. That's what it looks like on that. On mine, it looks like that.
Closer.
Closer?
There you go.
There we go. So that's what it looks like. So you're going to download it. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you any money to do that. And here's the suggestion. When you are creating a name for your Instagram, don't make it anything to do with wraps at all. So here's the deal. There's a lot of wrap people on Instagram running their accounts really poorly. They're doing all the things they shouldn't be doing to run an account, which we're going to teach you the right things to do. At the end of this day, imagine that they're doing all of the exact opposite. And so what's happening is people are just considering it spammy because no one's trying to connect with people. There isn't any friendships created, and it just looks really silly. So if you make your name anything that has to do with wraps, you are not going to get as many followers because people are going to see that and be like, I don't want to follow them. Like, they're just another wrap person. They don't know that you are totally different than most distributors, and you are awesome, and you're going to take care of your customers, and you create friendships. They don't know that. They just think you're spammy. So my name is Tone Tight Firm. I created that a million years ago. Had I to do it differently now, I would actually probably make my name different, but everyone knows me as Tone Tight Firm, so I can't change that.
We have a lot of branding around that, but
yeah.
When you look at the account, though, it's a picture of her, and it also says Charity Ellison. It doesn't say, you know, a website address. So when it says your name, you have lots of options to put in there, and that kind of shows up as like the subtitle underneath what people see as the username.
Yeah.
Usernames aren't as important, but I wouldn't put anything with wraps or anything like that. Tone Tight Firm is very generic. If no one knows what wraps are, we're not going to understand what that means. But right under it, for a while, we used to have ready to wrap ? Which, again,
have you tried that crazy wrap thing?
Right,
full sale pricing, all of that. It just looks silly.
Well, it looks businessy, and people want to see something personal.
Account here. I'll get this close so you can see it. We're going to be viewing this a lot today. So it says Charity Ellison, and then always use emojis. Oh yeah, can you pull it up on the screen? Oh, you. Perfect. All right, there she is. Okay, so here's my description, and notice I used emojis because emojis attract attention. If you don't know how to get emojis on your phone, you can message us and we will help, or message your Diamond Upline, or Google it, whatever you need to do, get emojis on your phone. We're going to be using those a lot. So mine says Charity Ellison, and then it's got a little symbol of a family. Mommy, retired stylist, and then I've got 3 diamonds because I'm a triple diamond. Engaged to the love of my life, a determined hope broker, adventure seeker, the only way to fail is to quit. So that's kind of like, I got a tagline in there, a little bit about my family, a little bit about what I do. And then underneath that, I don't have my phone number. I don't have anything to do with wraps, nothing about It Works. I just have my link, or how you would connect with me via Facebook. Because the nice thing about getting people on your Facebook is that you get them on your Facebook and it's just easier to connect than it is on Instagram. Instagram is a great platform for connecting, but as we know, Facebook has, I mean, it is the original connector. So if you look at that, you're going to see that my description is me. Then second, you're going to see how many followers and how many I'm following. So if you look over to the right, you're going to notice that I have 3,500 people following me. And guys, I don't expect you guys that just started an Instagram account to have 3,500 followers. That has taken me a long time to get. And I have spent the last year probably not really Instagramming. So a lot of that was kind of at the beginning. I had fallen off the Instagram wagon because I wasn't doing it correctly and I wasn't getting any responses, which I am now because we're doing it right. So my followers are always going to be higher than my following. Now, when you first get started, it's going to be the opposite, because you're going to go in and follow hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And then you have to wait for them to follow you back. So at the beginning, your ratio is going to be a little skewed. But by the time you get to, let's say, 300 or 400 followers, you should be at that point starting to weed out the people that you're following, so that that ratio is kind of a little bit backwards. So, okay, so that's starting an account. We went over the ratios. Okay, so how you follow people. All right, so we're going to get into my Instagram. And again, we can't do this on screen, unfortunately, because we can't follow people from the computer, but we can hear on my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this little search option here at the bottom.
Yeah,
it looks like that little magnifying glass. Other side, Justin. There you go.
Button.
Ding. Okay. And that is going to pull up. And for all of you that are watching this, if you're watching on your computer, get on your phone and do this at the same time. If you're on your phone and watching us, then just take notes. But you're going to look at the photos. Now, you can start selecting these people here and trying to follow them of these photos that are popping up. Here's the issue you're going to run into. There is so many people doing the exact same thing to those people that it's just going to be spammy. So what we want to do is we want to click at the top here on search, and we're going to look for a hashtag, okay? Now, if there was someone that you specifically wanted to follow on Instagram, you could click on people and then type their name in. But how we're going to find people is we're going to click on hashtag, okay? Then what we're going to do is come up with a hashtag that would fit something in our lives. Now, if you just use the hashtag mom, mommy, baby, babe, wedding, hairdresser, stylist, all of those are totally played out. All those posts and people have pretty much been followed, or you're just going to run into a lot of other rap people that way. So you want to get creative with what you're looking for. So ask yourself, what's different in your life? Okay, so we're going to take me, for instance. I have a thyroid issue. I can tell you anything about the thyroid you pretty much need to know, because it really has impacted my life. So I go in and we're going to type in the hashtag thyroid. And again, guys, I'm not telling you to use thyroid. This is just what works for me. Time to post. We'll go over that in a second. So what I'm looking at here is I'm going to see a lot of people that are having issues with the thyroid. And if you notice, there isn't a ton of rap people. That's actually my post. So there's one person, but that's me. So there's not a bunch of rap people on there, right? So the neat thing about that, what that means is that other rap people aren't using that hashtag, okay? Then I'm gonna just pick up a random picture. So there's a nice looking girl, okay? So there's a chick there. You could pretty much pick anybody you wanted. Let's see, a lot of these people I've already followed, but here we go. Woot woot, happy Friday. Doesn't matter what you pick, just pick something. Like, oh, look at that nice family. 3 years, cancer-free, love you with all my heart, hashtag thyroid survivor. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go under her name. So we're gonna click that at the top. And that's gonna bring us to her Instagram, okay? Then I look, she doesn't look like a rap person. So I'm gonna click, and the other people you don't wanna follow is beach body coaches, Jamboree Nails, Unique, anyone that's also selling stuff, because they're not on there looking to purchase things from you. They're looking to sell items, which is what you're doing, okay? You wouldn't open up a Burger King inside of a McDonald's. That's just silly. So I look here, she's got a family, and you guys will get really fast at all of this. I know this is gonna look like it's a slow process, but it's really quick once you get into a pattern of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this picture of her drinking coffee. Okay, she's so cute. And I'm gonna double click on that, and that's gonna heart it or like it. Now, one thing that Jade Hooper's taught us to do is click on this little 3-bar right there at the top. So let's see, see that little 3-bar? Okay, I'm gonna click on that, the 1, 2, 3 line. And then what that's gonna do is it's gonna bring up her pictures in a different way, which is gonna allow me to view them like this, okay? And I'll show you why that's important. So we're gonna go to this front picture, double click like. We already double clicked that one, double click like. Scroll down, double click like. Okay, so I'm gonna like about 3 of her pictures. Then I'm gonna pick a picture. This one says, time waits for no man, neither does a good woman. And then I'm gonna comment on it. And I'm gonna say, so true, exclamation point, and then a couple emojis, right? Can you see that? Perfect, okay. Then I'm gonna click send. Now, what's gonna happen is that's gonna pop up in her feed that Charity Ellison, Tone Tight Firm, wants to follow her. So I'm gonna click on follow. So now the button is turned green, okay? Oh, can you take us back to the screen, Jess? Okay. So the button's now green because I'm following her. So what have I done? I've followed her. I've liked about 2 to 3 pictures, and then I commented on one. So what it's going to look like to her on her end is tone tight firm, liked a picture, tone tight firm, liked a picture, tone tight firm, liked a picture, and then tone tight and firm commented, which becomes a person. You're creating a relationship, okay? Then we're going to click out of that. Then we can, oh, I'm going to click, I'm sorry, don't click out of it. Then let's take a look at her friends. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into followers. So these are other people. We're going to go into followers. I'll go back here. Okay. So if you look here at the top, you're going to see followers. So if you click on followers, it's going to bring up all of the people that are following her. Now, you might run into other rap people here. That may happen. If it is, don't follow them. You do not want to follow other rap people unless they are in your downline, okay? Also important, when you are setting up your account, it needs to be set to private. If you make it public, you are going to get spammed with thousands of make money from home, cash now, and millions of businesses, and you're going to end up with an entire Instagram of other people's businesses versus human beings.
Well, it's also going to protect us all from one thing. As much as we don't want it to be true, some people are out there trying to make their lives easy. So some rappers might be out there following you and just going through your pictures. And if somebody was interested in something and they left a comment, they may start following your potentials. So this, this is your potentials list. This is your hard work going into this. So you want to protect that. And there's nothing wrong with that. So make your stuff private. Be careful who you, accept as your friends. So again, if it's another MLM, they could be doing the same thing with people who are interested in buying and other rap people. Unless you know them, there's a difference between, following us or something like that, because we're not going to do that. So just be mindful of who you're adding to your account. Same thing with kids. If you happen to see it's like a really young person, the goal of this is to sell products, and we can't sell to anyone under 18. So be mindful of that too. If you're sending out friends requests, sometimes it's hard to gauge someone's age right off the bat if they're not putting it in their profile. But when they, pop up, hey, this person wants to follow you, just go back into their account. Maybe it was one of those ones who didn't spend much time really going through the pictures when you wanted to follow them. So now's your time to go in, just maybe look at a couple pictures, and if you can tell they're clearly 8 years old, you may want to just deny that request and keep going on.
And we'll get to what that is. Right. We'll jump in just a tiny bit ahead.
So, and I want to show everyone too how you actually make that private. So once you've got your account, okay, and I'm going to bring this in. So once you've got your account, you've got your posts, your followers, following. This is under the little person icon here down at the bottom. So that's your feed right there. So once you're there, you've got these 3 little buttons up top, and that's your settings. Click that. And then when you go in there, you're going to see private account, and you can either turn that on or off. So it's just a simple little button you can click to change that over. Okay. And that's all you have to do.
Yep. That's it. Okay. So now we are in that girl's these are all the people that are following that girl that we just followed that was drinking the coffee. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look down this list, and I'm going to just kind of skim it. Now, you guys will get super fast at this. At the beginning, you're going to be a little bit slower, but I can kind of look over on this side at this point and just see if it's someone we want to follow, okay? So looking here, the first person, horse man left chest. It's a young African-American male. He looks like he's about 15. He's probably not going to purchase wraps from me. He's not even allowed to. Next one down is some dude. He looks like he's like 27 and a bodybuilder. He's probably not going to get wraps from me. But then I see this third person down, and her name is Nancy, and she looks really super nice, and she's got a cute little flower, so we're going to follow her. And then I'm going to go down here, and as I'm going down, I'm going to follow who I usually follow are women that look anywhere between the ages of like 18, 19 to like 45. And if it says their name underneath it, I'm a lot more likely to follow them. If I look at the picture and it looks like a business, someone else selling something, I'm not going to, like this guy, DJ Menace / Mike Cartel. This guy is only on here to advertise his music. He's not even going to look at my pictures. He's probably going to be one of those people that power like things all the time and clog up my feed. So, but looking down, I see some other nice young ladies. Kat, follow. Scrolling down. Sarah Giselle, follow. Scrolling down. Basically what you're doing is you're kind of feeding this out. Now, looking at her followers, she doesn't have a lot of people following her. They look like a lot of businesses. So I'm going to click out of her because I don't just want to be looking at businesses. I want to find one where I can basically hit follow, 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 follow. So we're going to scroll down a little bit more. Here is a girl. She has a cute green jacket on. She is not a rap person, I don't believe. Let's click in her name here and take a look. Food. Nope, no raps. Okay. So we're going to click on follow. Okay.
Nobody can see what you're doing.
Oops, sorry. We're going to click on follow, and then we're going to look down here. We're going to hit that 3 tab, and we're going to like, and then a picture. And this says, don't become something you just because someone else wants you to do it, blah, 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 something, something, something. It's a quote. So I'm going to say, nice quote, exclamation point, and then 3 emojis, okay? Something easy, something basic, something simple. Then I'm going to click send, and then I'm going to click back. Now, looking at her profile, I've got her followed. I've confirmed that she's not a rap person or a beach body person or something. I'm going to go into followers, and I'm going to look at her followers. So let's take a look here and see what she's got. She's got a woman, Kelly Diamond, Style by Jessica, Emily, Madeline, Shannon, Gabby, Gabrielle, Jenna. So looking, this is one I'm going to be able to follow a ton of people. And notice I skipped the, also follow that one. I skipped JMG Productions because JMG Productions is not going to purchase wraps from me or a $99 business builder kit. But scrolling down here, there are people that are. So you're going to go down. Now, Instagram will allow you to follow 50 people at a time. It will stop you. It does stop me on my phone on this iPhone 6. It didn't on the last one. So I don't know if it's just an update with iPhone 6 or what it is. But with my other phone, it didn't stop me. So you basically just kind of have to like count it out. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like kind of do that. At some point, it'll like the bar will light up for a second, and then the bar won't be lit up anymore, and you know you've reached your maximum. But just do about 50 people, okay? That's 50 new people that you're trying to follow in hopes that they follow you back so that they can see your It Works posts, okay? When you follow someone, you see their posts, but they don't see your posts unless they follow you back. Does that make sense? Okay.
If your account's set to private, which
if your account's set to private, they have to request to be part of your business. So now we're going to go into requests. So we're going to say that you just followed 50 people, okay? And some people want to follow you back. Well, because your account is set to private, they have to request to be your friend, basically, to follow you. So how you find that is this little bubble down here at the bottom that has a heart in it. That's going to tell you what's been going on in your news feed or your activity. It's what's happening on your page. So you can see that some people have liked my pictures. You can see some people may have left comments. There's a thank you, probably because I said, hey, nice pic from Jasmine Chalon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in before we attend to any of those messages. We're going to look at that top and see where it says follow requests. So those are the people that want to follow you because those are people that you followed, so they want to follow you back, okay? So we're going to click on follow requests, and there is everyone that wants to follow me. Now, I'm not going to just go through and click, 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 and let them follow me because A, that's not thoughtful, and B, it could be other rap people. Could be 14-year-olds, could be 8-year-olds, could be spammy people with nudie gross pictures, could be all sorts of things, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the picture, Becky Claret. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on her, and here is her account, okay? She's not a rat person. She has a little kid. She's super crazy cute. She loves emojis. We wanna be friends with her, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the 3 bars and do that exact same thing. So we're gonna double tap to like, double tap to like, double tap to like. 4th picture I'm gonna comment, which is a picture of a funny thing, some joke thing, and I'm gonna say, what do you guys think I'm gonna say? LOL. Great joke. Emoji, emoji, emoji. Okay? So now she's like, wow, this girl followed me. I'm following her back. She likes my picture. She commented on my stuff. Maybe I should go check out her page. Right? Okay. So we're going to send that, and then we're going to go back. And we're done with that, except for we need to make sure we let her follow us. So we're going to click on that green thing that was at the top, the check mark. And now Becky C. Tarrant and I are friends. Okay. Next, Mud Blood wants to follow you. She's cute. She loves Harry Potter. She's got a little kid. Okay. So what we're going to do is we can tell that she is not a rat person. Whoops. This is really hard to do upside down. Timer's on. We can tell that she's not a rat person. We can see that she's got real pictures. So what do I want to do? Well, I want to let her follow me for sure. So we're going to click on that check mark at the top. Then I'm going to hit the 3 bars. Okay. I'm going to double tap to like the picture. Double tap to like the picture. Double tap to like the picture. And then the 4th picture is her little boy. Okay. How cute. So we're going to go in. What do you guys think I'm going to say? How cute. And then emoji, emoji, emoji. Okay. Same exact thing that we're doing basically every single time. And you guys are going to get really fast at this. I can blow through letting 10 people on my page in about a minute now, just because I am doing it so much. It's like riding a bike. You just get better at it, right? Okay. Now, at this point, if we hadn't just followed 50 people and it wasn't blocking us, it allows you to follow 50 people it's supposed to be every hour, but it's really more like every 20 minutes. So if 20 minutes had gone by, I could go into her followers and start following people, okay? And how I would do that is just click up here on followers, and then we're going to look. She's got a woman, 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 a woman. So that's kind of like jackpot, right? And at some point, it would stop me from requesting people if I'd already done 50, okay? So now I'm making some friends with Mudblood's kids as well. And you're just going to do that and go down the line. Now, let's find someone that we're not going to follow back. Okay. So Amberly's Fashion Resale with tons of spammy information, all of her information. Now, do you think that woman is on Facebook looking at pictures? No. She's here for a reason, to create a business, okay? Now, I can let her follow me if she wants. I can click on the check mark. But I'm not going to follow her back. But I bet you she's got a lot of women on her page that love fashion, so you can go into her followers and start following her people, okay? All right. And let's find someone that let's see if we've got one. I was hoping that it would be like a rat person or someone on here, because then I could, that says something diamond. Yep. Okay. Jackpot. We noticed that too, guys. I noticed that her thing said, I love helping people and getting healthy. Be debt free. Follow. I follow black. I block other DTs. So, yep. Not a great bio. Kind of aggressive. We don't want to have that, right?
You gotta get closer to.
She has not been watching John Eric and being thoughtful. So what I don't want this rat person to follow me, right? So what do I want to do? Now, if I had accidentally been following her and that green button, if that follow had turned green, which I'll just do it right now. Okay. So if it looked like that when I went into that friends request or that follow request, I want to unclick that. Okay. Do you want to unfollow her? Yes, I want to unfollow her. and then I don't want her following me back because I don't know this girl and I don't want her, you know, all up on my page. Now, if it was someone in my downline, I would definitely let them follow me. And I wouldn't follow them back, but I let them follow me so that they can see my pictures to see what to post. But notice how her name was Murdy's IW Diamond. So Murdy's It Works Diamond. Like, there's so many people that have like the diamond thing in their name, and other people realize that that's a rap person. They're gonna be like, no thanks. Okay. So now I just want to point something out. I followed probably 100 or 200 people yesterday, and I woke up to 52 people that wanted to follow me back. So I basically woke up to 52 new friends that want to follow me, and I'm going to go into each and every one of them, and I'm going to do like picture, like picture, like picture, comment. Like picture, like picture, like picture, comment, because that's being thoughtful, and then they're going to want to go look at my page, okay? So that is how you follow. Now, when you get some people following you and you don't want them to follow you back, there is a couple different apps that you can use, okay? The one that everyone's using now is called Crowdfire, and it looks like this, okay? This is what the symbol looks like. Crowdfire, okay? So you're gonna click on Crowdfire, and it's gonna pull up this. First, it's gonna wanna link to your account. Seek, would you like to load the results now? Okay.
This is what it looks like in the Play Store if you guys could download it there.
And again, totally free. What this allows you to do is this allows you to see the people that are not following you back. It allows you to see anyone that recently unfollowed you so that you can make sure you're not following them back. Like Travis Viking Winehold. I don't want to follow him back, so I'm going to click on the minus. And Stephanie Trevino is an Advocare rep that doesn't want to be my friend for obvious reasons. So I'm clicking that. So now I don't follow them. So all these people, I want to make sure that I'm not following people back. And once you click on that little minus symbol, it will say you don't follow, okay? Which means you're not following them. It has a bunch of other features, and I'm going to be really honest, I don't totally know how to work all of them yet. That's my goal, is to get Justin on learning how to do that, because he's our techie guy, and figure out how all of that works. But the nice thing about this is you can see who, so let's say that you're following 1,000 people, but only 100 people are following you back. Well, we want to start evening out your ratios. So if you go into the side of the app, so if you like push over, okay, you're going to see something that says non-followers at the top, okay? So these are people that are not, this is everyone that's not following me back. Now, I don't want to just go in there from the front and start unfollowing, because those are people I just followed. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom here, you'll be able to see people that are not following you back and that you probably sent a follow request to a long time ago, okay? Now, Mike Patillo, Pam Souter, Mark Pentecost, and Cammie Lou Dempsey are not following me back, but I want to follow them. So make sure you don't unclick the people like your uplines or people in corporate or whoever, okay? But if I get somewhere in the middle here, I'm going to see people that are not following me back. So what I can do to start evening out my ratio is to start unclicking them, okay? Unclick, unclick. I believe this will allow you to unfollow like 100 people or something at a time. And that'll start to help you to kind of even out your ratios, all right? Now, I know that this already seems like a lot, but I promise that once you guys get into a rhythm of this, it's gonna be so much easier. It's like the first time you try to bake a cake and it literally turns out to be a disaster. But after your 4th or 5th or 6th cake, you know, it's looking a little bit better, unless you're Cherie, and then of course it looks perfect because that's what she knows how to do. But she's really good at it because she spent 8 years learning how to do it. So it's just gonna take time. You guys have training wheels on right now, okay? So looking at my profile here, I've got my pictures. We now know how to follow someone and unfollow. And again, get really creative with those hashtags, guys. Ask yourself, what is unusual or different about me? Am I the mom of twins or quadruplets? Am I the mom of a 9-month-old? Hashtag 9-month-old. Am I a biochemist? Hashtag biochemist. Do I live in Tuscany, Arizona? Hashtag Tuscany. Do I know someone from Denver, Colorado? Hashtag Denver moms, or Denver, Colorado, or Denver life, or just kind of, you got to be creative. And the neat thing is that once you find someone to follow, you can follow their friends, and then you can follow their friends, and then you can follow their friends, and just kind of link it from person to person to person. Now, not every single person that you follow is going to be someone that follows you back. Remember, you may be on Instagram every single day, but that doesn't mean other people are as well. So at the beginning, it's really important that you don't just follow a bunch, unfollow, follow a bunch, unfollow, follow a bunch, unfollow them. If you're following, let's say, 100 people in a day, you could probably safely unfollow 10 to 15 at the beginning. Now, as you get further in, you're going to have people on that bottom of that crowd fire that you haven't followed you, and it's been 4 months. Well, they're not on their Instagram very often, so the likelihood of them seeing your picture is probably slim to none. Okay, so let's see. What else do we want to go over here? The number of posts a day. So this is going to be kind of dependent upon you and how much time you have. For our teen challenge, we're trying to encourage everyone to at least do 4 posts in a day, okay? Now, you can either just post 4 times in a day, or you can use the Takeoff app, okay? So this is the Takeoff app. And what it looks like on your desktop is like a little rocket ship, like an adventure, okay? So we're gonna click on Takeoff, and this is gonna allow you to do your posts ahead of time, okay? So all of us are crazy busy. Justin, are you busy?
Oh yeah.
We're all crazy busy, right? So me stopping every couple hours to post something on Instagram and coming up with something cute and funny is difficult for me because I'm busy and I'll forget, right? How many times have you said, oh, I'm going to Facebook or I'm going to Instagram, and it's the end of the day and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't do it today. So this is going to allow you to post and do your posts ahead of time. So what I do is 15 minutes before I go to bed every night, I write out all of my posts for the next day. Now, you know you're on your phone anyway. Maybe you're crushing candies. Maybe you're looking at emails. You better not be crushing candies. You're scrolling mindlessly through Facebook. You might as well be doing something that's going to make you money. So what you do is you go into Takeoff, okay? And you're going to click that little blue button at the bottom. So you're going to click on it, and it's going to bring up your pictures, okay? Then you're going to click on, and I have put my pictures into different categories. And again, this is stuff I've done over time, so please do not feel like this is stuff you have to do all right now. I've got my camera roll, but then I also have ads for Instagram or Facebook that I use kind of once a month or so. My before and afters I have all in a folder so that I can get those. Ordering so that I can just send it to someone. For instance, this is my favorite one. Here's all the info I will need. I'll leave that up for a second for anyone that wants to picture that. So I send that to people. If you've not gotten a domain yet and you can't post on Instagram, post on Instagram or Facebook, then you can always do a ordering, like this is where you order at if someone asks your website, okay? So there's definitely possibilities for you to do all of that kind of stuff. But what we want to do right now is we want to schedule a post. So I'm going to click on it, the blue. And let's see, I want to do an inspirational post. So I've got all my inspirational stuff in a folder. Okay, there's a lot of them. And I'm going to pick one. Let's see, what do we want to do today? Let's do, if you stay at your job for the next 20 years, chances are you'll never earn $50,000 a month. How true is that? Okay, so I'm going to choose that. And then what it's going to pop up is, what do I want to say about that? Well, what do we want to say, Justin? We used to work 60 hours a week. I hate that. One thing I do hate is that they don't autocorrect your words on this. We used to work 60 hours a week, and it was torture. And then what do I know to throw in? An emoji. Now working from home, we make double that. And then smiley face, money symbol, flower, rainbow, adventure, maybe a puppy dog, whatever, okay? So that's what it looks like. That's what I just wrote. Got some emojis. It doesn't say order from my website. It does not say join my team. It does not say you can change your life. You can do this. You can do that. It doesn't say that because we don't want to be bossy. We want to be thoughtful. That's about me. That's something about me. If you're not making double $50,000 a year yet with selling wraps, then you can say, I can't wait to be making double this, okay? All right, then, we done. I used to, okay, and I don't have grammar either. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is we wanna schedule a time for that post to go off. So at the bottom, there's a thing that says best time. You do not want it to just automatically schedule on the best time. You want to put it to manual, okay? So we're going to click on that manual button, and it's going to pull up a time frame. So when do I want to do that? Let's do today at 11 p.m. Sure, why not? Because I already have a bunch of other ones scheduled. So we're going to click that. I'm going to click next. Now, it's going to want you to put all those hashtags in. Do not put them in. When your account is set to private, people are not going to be able to just search you by hashtag unless they're your follower, okay? So until you get 3 or 4 or 5,000 people following you, there's really no point in hashtagging. Unless it's like, I love my hashtag daughter. She's so cute. Look at her and her playpen. You could do something like that.
I like to add in like 1 or 2, maybe 3 tops hashtags. You don't want to add too many. I know when I see a picture with 30 hashtags on it, I usually start ignoring those kind of posts anyway, because they're just trying to get out to more people.
And I'll even just make the hashtags funny because people aren't going to be able to search for that anyways. So it'll be like, oh my gosh, my dog's driving me crazy. Hashtag, why won't he stop barking? You know, something like kind of funny so it makes it interactive. Once you do that, you're going to click on the little check mark at the bottom. And then if we look down here, did I do it? I think I might have unchecked it. Okay. Well, if I had checked it, then what would happen is it would pop up down here and it would be a scheduled event. So if you look, this is what I did before I went to bed last night, is I scheduled posts out for my whole day. Now, while I was doing this, I got a message that said, gling, 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 time to post with the little rocket ship, okay? And I missed it. No worries. See how it says not posted? Okay, so what I can do is click on that and I can choose to post it now. So I click on the little Instagram symbol. It's like, is this the picture you wanted to post? Where do you want to post it? Well, I want to post it in Instagram. So it pulls me over to Instagram. There's my picture. I click next. I already wrote out the night before what I wanted to say. So then I click share. That's it. Takes 2 seconds. And the cool thing about that is if you're at work at your regular 9-to-5 job, you can do that really quickly on a break, right? Okay, so now we're going to get back out of Instagram and go back into our Takeoff app. So I already posted that one. Now there's another one I forgot to post 30 minutes ago. Oh no, I forgot that one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And you could wait. You don't have to do it right away, but we're going to do that because I want to show you guys again how I did it. Okay, so it said not posted. I'm going to click on post. It's a cool wrap picture. I try to do maybe 2 of those a day at most. And then open in Instagram. It already should have my picture up. There it is. I'm going to click next. And look, a whole description. 90-day challenge to town. I can accept 3 people to participate in a product test / challenge for Rappi. You will receive a major discount by participating. That's all I said. It wasn't, and I wrote comment below or text here to reserve your spot. But it wasn't, go to my website, go to this, do that, do this, do that, do this. It's like, if you want a spot, I have a sense of urgency. Do you want it? Okay. So then I'm going to click share and done. There it is. Now, if you want to make sure that it worked, you can click on the little person symbol at the corner here and see your Instagram. There they are. Okay. Right. There's the two we just put up. So that's really everything you need to know about the Takeoff app. There's all my posts for the rest of today. But I want to show you guys in my Instagram what I've posted, okay? So let's move into posting, and Justin's actually going to pull this up on the big screen for this portion of it. All right. So here is my Instagram. So if we scroll down, we'll see all the things that I've been posting. The last two we just did aren't quite up yet. We probably need to refresh the page. Let's see. Where are they? There they are. Okay. So let's take a look at the posts that I have done so far. So I just put up that belly picture, right? Be basic, easy. But do you see any other belly pictures on that screen right now? No. So here's the things I post. A belly picture, an outfit I like, food, something funny or a meme, a human being. Then the next row down is a team thing, which is also motivational, a hair, skin, and nails, an interactive post that asks people questions, my little niece with the subliminal It Works bag. The next one was what outfit would you choose? Then the Ruby thing. So then we've got the Ruby bonus thing. Now I want to show you guys something. I only got 2 likes on this, but those 2 people will be getting a message from me, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Oh, was it not? Okay. So there is my Ruby one. Now I want to show you that one, right? I only got 2 hearts on it, but look at the one that had a baby in it. Weird, 15 likes. This one, 10 likes for a picture, 3 comments, right? So those are all people that when they commented on here, what do you guys think I did? I thanked them, which we'll show you how to do that in a second. But beyond thanking them, actually, I think if I click on this picture, you'll be able to see it. Yes. So here's what they said. Shelster25 said black one with the aqua belt. And I said, Shelster, that's the one I liked. And then I went in, liked a few of her pictures, and left a comment on one of her pictures. Then we've got Nikki Pete, which that's actually Nicole, one of our distributors, the first black one. I don't need to go in and like a bunch of her pictures. Thank you, Nicole, for commenting. But my goal isn't to communicate with Nicole on this because she's already a rep person. She's on our team. So I don't need to be liking and commenting on her posts. This one, look at this one. 21 likes and 7 comments. We have like all these people, blah, 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 blah. Elena, no problem. I've got 3G. If any of these people are other rap people, I'm not going to bother with it. But if they're not, I want to go in and like and comment on their picture because we're starting a relationship. Okay?
And you can actually do a lot of this even from the computer. So if you've done this, if you've been on your phone all morning or something, and now maybe you're a PC user, you like viewing that like Facebook or whatever on the computer just because you can type faster. You can actually, just go over your own account on the PC, kind of like what we're doing now. So if you wanted to go into a picture, you could see all this. You could leave comments, just by typing. That actually will go onto your post. Again, you can also tag people in those posts. I don't know if we haven't talked about that yet, but you can tag them. That way they see your post. That pops up in their feed. Very important to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you need to make sure you're putting the person's name in.
You can click on their name. You could go to their page. You could see all their info. You could actually like their pictures from here as well. So if I clicked on it, I could like it. Honestly, I think it's faster on the phone. So try to do this kind of stuff from the phone if you can. But if you are on here and you just had a few minutes and you're like, oh, I'm just going to check out my Instagram page real quick, and you can do that as well.
Exactly. Okay, so looking at the other stuff I'm posting, here's what I've got. So we've got only one distributor thing, and this is over a 24-hour time period, okay? So I've got one distributor thing, one hair, skin, and nails. I've got one belly shot. I've got some food, relief, which there's a bunch of pictures that in Spanish. You can also use Google Translate to communicate with people that way. That's getting a little advanced. Don't worry too much about that for now. Here's me with my hair, skin, and nails. Tag someone, let them know they're beautiful. There's my niece again getting busted in my closet. I've got another Hispanic thing. You know, again, that's advanced. You don't need to do that if you don't speak Spanish. Something funny with Star Wars because I'm obsessed with Star Wars, and then a little business one, and then my niece. So if you look at this, you can see it's all really variable. It's not just like belly, 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 belly. I mainly post bellies, wrap things, and hair, skin, and nails are the things I get the most hit off. But there's nothing wrong with putting up like a relief post or something like that. What we don't want to do, though, is have it just be a bottle of relief with the standard thing that you would find in your e-suite, or something where the picture doesn't look like good quality. If you look at my pictures, all of them are super good quality. They're very clean. They're very crisp. It doesn't look like it's been copied and pasted 400 times. Even this one here, that got a little blurry at the bottom, but I was like, okay, we'll use it. But when things get copied and pasted a million times in different resolutions, they just start to look really grainy and bad. Now, what I want to do here is I want to scroll down here if I can. It might be faster on my phone. Again, here you can see team stuff. You know, this is when I really started getting better with my Instagram, my son, fun things. But if we go back, and I don't even know if I can get back far enough, but if I go back and I look at some of my Instagram stuff from even say a few months ago, it's so much more selly. So this is about when I started doing well. I started putting up things beyond just your standard stuff. But when you look at this one here, it's it works, it works, it works, it works, it works, it works. Like, that's too much. It works. And I only have like, what, one life post in there? And that was the 14th of March, you guys. So that's not even that long ago. Just in the last couple of weeks, I've been doing better. And it's interesting because in that 2 weeks, I already have so many more followers. And I'm actually enrolling customers off of Instagram, which is a miracle. Thank goodness it's actually working. So we have kind of a 3-3 rule. Let's say you were going to do 6 posts in a day. 3 of them can be It Works related, like a product one, your results maybe, and something about you making money selling wraps, okay? So that's 3. Now, then if you do 3 of those, and again, not 3 in a row, but 3 mixed up, then you need to 1, 2, 3, okay? That means I need to have 3 life posts. So 1, 2, 3, or whatever, pick whatever one you want. So 3 and 3. So make sure and this goes for Facebook too. If you're putting up 6 posts in a day on Facebook, 3 of them can be something to do with business, not join my team for $99, it'll change your life. Not get 4 wraps for $59. Not, hey guys, I need to sell these wraps, who's gonna buy them? Not, it'll change your life. We're talking about real, actual human interaction posts. If you read a post and it sounds silly, if you read it out loud to yourself, just read it out loud, you guys. And if it sounds like someone's trying to sell something to somebody, then erase it and start over, okay? Now, when you get someone that is interested, then you can start chatting with them, okay? Do you want to go back to the main screen there, baby? We've got about 5 or 6 more minutes, and then we'll wrap this up, and then we'll open it up for questions. Okay, so when you're in your Instagram, there is something called direct messaging. And that is that little inbox thing. If you tap on the home, it's the little inbox thing on the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this, and these are conversations I am having with other people, okay? For instance, someone liked my post that had this chick on it, okay? So what I said, and I think she liked and commented, but if they like, they get a message from me that says, hey doll, I saw you liked my post. If they commented on it, underneath will say, I'll put @ and hold down the @ hold down their name, which I'll show you how to do in a second. And then I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to direct message you here. Okay. Because we don't want to have conversations in the comment feed. We'll answer questions that people haven't asked yet, other people that are interested that haven't even commented yet. And people will just be like, oh, well, my question's already answered, and they won't start a conversation with you. Okay. So I wrote, hey, doll, so you're interested in HSN. She wrote, yes, I've tried everything to help my hair look thicker, so definitely wanted to find out more. Is this a vitamin or hair product? I wrote, it's a supplement. It helps to make your hair grow longer, look and feel thicker, and helps with nails and skin too. Would you be interested in trying it? Yes. How much does it cost? The HSN is $55 retail for a month's supply or $33 for the 90-day challenge. What's the 90-day challenge? They will pretty much, if you do this right, they'll pretty much ask the same questions every time. You get 1 order a month for 3 months, and I can give you my discount. So it's $33 each month, correct? Yep. Is that something you'd want to do? My fiance and I bought a house, so finances are kind of tight, and we figured things out, but we'll definitely keep this in mind. Thank you for the info. Now, I'm not going to let her slip away. So what I wrote is, you are so welcome, emoji. A new house is exciting and expensive for sure. Would extra income and free HSN interest you? So I just wrote that. Now, if I don't hear back from her, I'm going to put her name down on a hundreds list, which I have one just for Instagram. I actually have like their name listed down, okay, with what they were interested in. And if I don't hear back from her, I'm going to follow up with her on Follow Up Friday. So I'm going to send another message and just say, hey, girl, I didn't hear back from you. Are you still interested in the HSN? Or, hey, girl, did you want to know more about making some income from home? Or whatever. I'm going to make it sound like, hey, girl, what's up, friend? And so so you're having that conversation outside of it. That also is going to keep track of all the people you've talked to in there, which is nice because then all of your leads are in one place. So don't have conversations in the comment section. Now, let's get back to, let's see. Let's go to that picture, and actually we'll just do it on my phone. It's just faster. I'm going to find that picture that girl commented on again, and I'm going to show you what I wrote. Let me see if I can find it. Here. Where is it? It's funny I said it would be faster. Okay, so here is that post that I put up that she liked. So what I did is when she liked it and asked questions, see how there's the little @ symbol? That's wrong way. See the little @ symbol? It says Tone Tight Firm and then @Kendra_McLean. And I wrote, I DM you. So I'm direct messaging you. And then the next one down, instead of just saying I'm DM you, I wrote, sure, I'll DM you. Because we want it to look a little bit different, right? So how I did that was I saw her name, okay? I hit comment, and then I'm typing in that comment section. Now, if you want to be able to have them see it, you need to put the @ symbol. So if you hold down their name, it'll pop that up on there for you.
Now, if you are using Android, though, you can't hold down their name. If you do that, I'll actually take you out of that and bring you to their profile. So what you need to do is just type in the @ symbol. And so if anyone has actually commented on the post, the second you type @, it'll actually bring up all the people that have commented in that page already. So then you can just select their name. If they haven't commented, let's say it was just a like, and you were trying to just address, maybe it's somebody who's liked a ton of your photos, maybe you just want to bring it up in conversation, you just type their name out, just see what the name was or write it down beforehand, and then you can just type in their name, and that will actually pop up in their activity feed. So that activity feed that we saw before, where you've got all the likes and comments, let's see here. So here in your activity feed, if somebody commented on your photo, like this,
you'll see it.
You will see it. However, if I type back in there, he's not going to see it. Just because he commented on one of my photos, if I comment back in there without tagging him, he won't see it. So it's really important on your photos that if somebody's commenting that you tag them.
I think of the @ as like a, hey, I'm messaging you back. Because it's not like Facebook where it'll pop up in their feed and say so-and-so commented on a post you're following. They'll never even know you commented back. So you got to put the @ symbol. Now, looking at the likes, all those people that liked it are also going to get a message back from me. hey doll, I saw you liked my picture about HSN. So this is the easiest way I have found to do it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into, like, this person liked it, right? Lucilla something, something, something. So I don't wanna have to remember that name. So what I do is I hit comment, and then, oh wait, how do I do that? Okay, it's hard to explain, like, when you're the one doing it. Okay, so what I would do is I would go into my direct messages, and I'm going to just remember the first part of their name. So Luis, okay, Luis is the name. So I'm gonna go into my folder box thing that was at the top. I'm gonna hit select, a little plus button, which is gonna bring this up. And then I wanna put up the picture that they liked, because I want to remind them that they liked that picture, right? And maybe they were just going through and power liking. Maybe they really did like it. Whatever the case may be, I want to find that same picture that I used, and that's the one I want to use, okay? So I'm going to hit next, and then next, and underneath there, I'm going to write, it's going to say to, and I'm going to write Luis. Oh, look, that person's name popped up. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on OK, and then I'm going to write a caption. Hey, girl, I saw you liked this picture. Have you tried this? Or you could say, are you interested? Don't forget a couple fun little emojis, because that makes it fun. I'm going to hit OK. Send. Okay? So now that girl is going to get a direct message. And what will happen is when you get a direct message, there'll be a little 1 that pops up in that little inbox. Or when your Instagram is on your front page, there'll be a little 1 that pops up. And that means that you just got a direct message on there. Okay? So don't forget to give out lots of hugs, lots of high fives, lots of all those likes and all those comments. That's what those are. Those are hugs and high fives. That's starting a relationship, okay? So here is the routine that we do. And you should be able to accomplish this in about 10 minutes. Now, the first couple times you do this, you're not going to be able to. And that's okay. You're just learning how to ride the Instagram bike, okay? So the night before, I schedule out all of my posts. I take about 15 minutes. You can do anywhere from 4 to as many posts as you want in the day. I wouldn't do any more than like 15. That's getting a little crazy. But somewhere maybe as a happy medium in there. So figure out what works for you and stick with it. There's no right or wrong answer for this, okay? Then you want to post. So you're going to go into your Instagram, or your time hop's going to notify you it's time to post. Ding-ling-ling-ling, time to post, okay? So you're going to go in and you're going to post your picture, all right? Then you're going to go through and follow 50 people, okay? And again, how we find that is by, so we're going to walk you through all of this. So we're going to say that we just posted that picture, okay? So I just posted that from my from my takeoff because it was time to post. So I'm going to post that up, and then I want to find some new friends to follow. So I hit the search button, okay? Then I start typing up here. Let's see, what's unique about me? Let's see.
Or what's an interest?
What's
something you like?
What's an interest? I like, what about girl gamer? Because I am a girl that plays video games. Then it's going to show people with that in their name. But if you click on hashtag, this will be, there is 673,000 people that have liked or said something about girl gamer as a hashtag in their picture. So I'm going to click on that. Look, no rat people, because it's kind of unusual and it's kind of different. So I'm going to find one. Okay, let's find a picture. Here is a girl gamer shout outs. Okay, so there's a girl gamer shout out. So I'm going to go into here. Now, girl gamer shout out is probably not going to follow or purchase something from you, but they have 635 followers. So let's check it out. Okay, so I go in here and I start seeing there's Rebecca, Dolly, Miss Cheesecake, Jordan Robertson's. I skipped Gamerspin and the Blood King _14. He's probably not going to purchase wraps from me. Pretty Girl Gamer, Foxy is Random, Izzy, Swirpsies. I skipped PGR International Gaming because, again, it's a business. You guys will get crazy fast at this as you go along, too. So we're going to go through and pick 50. If I couldn't find 50 on there, then I can go back. I can go back. I can go back. And I can select a different picture. Look at that sweetheart right there. Okay. Look at that sweetheart right there. So she's so cute. She even has a little diamond. Call of Duty player, yada, 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 gaming and personal. So I'm going to like her, and then I'm going to go through, maybe like a couple pictures, yada, 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 maybe make a little comment. But then look, up here, she's got 1,300 people following, okay? So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to start just kind of following some girls I see in here. Now, it's going to be mainly guys because they're following girl gamers, but you kind of get the idea. All right. So after you do that and you follow people, then you're going to go in and you're going to accept any new friends requests you've got. And how you do that is that little bubble at the bottom with the heart. Okay. So look at that. We've got all these requests. Okay. Those are people that I probably have followed that want to follow me back. So I'm going to click on their name. She's a girl. She loves cooking and she's not a rap person. So I'm going to let her follow me. Okay, then I'm going to hit the 3 bars. Then I'm going to like a picture, like a picture, like a picture, and then I'm going to put a comment in. She has something about God in here, and I'm going to say, love this pic. Emoji, emoji, emoji. I'm going to send that. She now has that. You don't need to put the @ symbol because
it's her picture. It's
her picture, so she's going to get a notification. Sorry, excuse me, energy drink. She's going to get a notification. It's forever in the video now. She's going to get the notification that I did that. Okay. After that, we're going to, give some hugs and high fives to all those people. Thank you for following me. You're so awesome. Love your pictures. Then you're going to go back to your main page. Oh, look, time to post. We're going to go back to our main page. Okay, this is your main Instagram page. And then you can start kind of going through here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll pick 8. Then on the 9th picture, I'm going to leave a thing. Oh, look at those, so cute. So I'm going to write on here, what a cute pic. Exclamation point, emoji, emoji, emoji. Okay. So now she's probably going to message me back and say, thank you. And I'm going to say, absolutely. And then I'm going to strike up a conversation with her, which means she's going to go back and look at my posts. Okay. So after that, you're going to make sure you're leaving a few comments, places. Think about it this way. Your main goal with Instagram is to collect as many followers as you can that are human beings, not businesses, Beachbody, rap people, any other MLMs, fitness people. Avoid all of that. Okay. Then your goal is to hand out as many hugs, high fives, and likes as you can. To become interactive with direct messaging. Now, if the person doesn't want a direct message on Instagram, you could ask for their phone number or to text, or you could add them to your Facebook. So if I'm messaging with someone back and forth, I'll usually say by the 6th or 7th message, hey, do you have a Facebook? And if they do, then add them to your Facebook. If they don't, then say, no problem, and just keep communicating with them on Instagram. I hope all that makes sense. Justin, can we look and see if we have any questions?
Yeah, and we didn't go into the script either. Which
oh, yes, I'm so sorry.
Know about that.
Holy cow. And I already put this up on our team page. It is in the files section under the script for gaining LCs on Instagram or Facebook. So it is really self-explanatory, guys. You're literally just following down this list. We wrote it out in a way that I think is pretty easy and simple to understand. If you don't understand it, you can message me. Are they going to say exactly what's on this script? No, because we're not all robots. We're all human beings.
However, they'll usually say something pretty similar to it.
Pretty close to it. Your job is to answer only what they've asked and to talk about it being a 90-day challenge, not an auto ship.
Do you have an example one here in your profile?
Yeah, actually the one that I just read to you guys, is literally this script. So that girl I just read to you. It's the one on the, with the hair, scroll down, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's that one right there. Okay. So you can see that they messaged me. So I said, I'll direct message you. So then what I did is Kendra_McLean. I don't know if you can see direct messages on here. I don't think so. Go ahead and click back to our regular. Okay. So the girl, the McLean girl, how that conversation went was, okay. So I wrote, hey doll, so you're interested in HSN, which literally, if you guys print this out and read down it, it's exactly what it is. And then she said, probably something like, I think so. I've been trying to grow my head out, blah, blah, blah. I get headaches from everything else. That's no good. I've heard that complaint. I've heard that complaint.
I've never heard that complaint.
I've never heard that complaint from HSN. Did you want to know more about the product or the price? Both. So then I told her that. Now, I haven't heard back from her, so what am I going to do? I'm going to follow up with her. So I'm going to follow up with her. If she hasn't messaged me, maybe in a couple days.
It's been 2 days.
So
and it tells you, so on the side there at the very end, you'll see when the last time you talked to him was. So it could say like 1 minute, 5 minutes, seconds.
So it was like
days.
2 days ago. So she'll probably get a message from me today. Let's see. Let's write it. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to say, did you want to know more about the product or price? Now, I already asked her that, but she doesn't really remember that. I told her how much it was, and I told her what the price is. So now she's going to look at that and think to herself, well, let's see, do I want to know more about the product or price? Now, you may repeat the product and the price. You may repeat what it does 42 times, okay? Because she's not going to think about looking back ahead of that. Your goal is to just say the same things over and over again. Now, if she says, I got headaches, you can say what I said. Oh, I'm so sorry you got headaches. Like, throw your own, you're a human being in there. Okay, time to post. So that's what will happen when it's time for you to post. So you go in there. It's going to ask you if you're ready to post. Then I say yes. I click on Instagram. I click on next. Already wrote everything out the night before. Share. That's how fast you guys will be able to post on Instagram, okay? Which is awesome and amazing. All right, so follow the script. Like I said, it's in the file section on Bling. It's basically the script we got watching Jade Hooper's video on Instagram, and it's working really, 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 really well. So remember, the more information you give them up front, the more you say in a post, get it for my wholesale price, $55 retail, $33 wholesale. Here's my website, here's my number. You've left no mystery. They're not getting my website until they are literally ready to order. And then I'm going to say, here's my website. I can walk you through it. Are you ready right now? Like, they're not getting it from me until they are ready to order, because otherwise they're just going to go look at the website and then forget about it and be like, whatever. Okay. So let's see. Do we got anything? Carissa Miller, smiley face. If anybody has any questions, now is the time to type it in the question section. Otherwise, we are going to wrap it up because I actually have a wrap appointment coming in like 10 minutes. And again, you guys, Instagram is going to take time for you to get the hang of. So if you're spending all of your time on Instagram and you're not doing wrap parties and you're not blitzing and you're not wrapping people, you're going to have a month or two go by without enrolling anyone, or enrolling very few, because you're just starting to learn this, okay? So it's very, very, very important that you are still blitzing people and you're wrapping people and you're repeating and you are throwing parties and you're wearing your lanyard and your t-shirt and you're connecting with your downline and taking care of your loyal customers. Like, it's important for you to be doing all of that, okay? Now, if you already have an Instagram account and it's got your life on it already, great, use that one. It works, is now part of your life. So use that one. Don't create a brand new Instagram. Utilize the people that you have that are already following you, because they're your friends and they probably could benefit from a product or business.
So just by doing this method, Charity, as you saw with her Instagram, it's been up there for a while. So she's got a lot of followers. And actually, the more followers you start to get, the more you'll actually keep getting, because people do look at your numbers and they do kind of think about that stuff. So for instance, like I just started this 2 days ago now. So I've got 214 followers and I'm following 1,200. I have not started unfollowing anyone yet because I just started. It's only been a couple days. Some people probably haven't even been on their Instagram yet to even accept my friend's request. So I'm going to wait a couple more days before I start unfollowing people, and then I'll start adding that into my routine at night. You know, maybe just once or twice at night, I'll just start unfollowing people near the bottom of my list and going through. So don't worry about your ratios in the beginning. You're going to end up with a ton more following than are following you back, just because that's just this method. So just make sure you're getting on there. Watch your followers grow, because it will grow, and it will grow fast if you're putting in the time. Just make sure you're keeping like a rhythm to it. If you've got a rhythm, and you know, you don't have to do it all day. Just if you pick an hour where you can do this, or pick 15 minutes where you can do this. You know, if you're working right now, which I'm sure most of you are, you know, if you've got 15 minutes before work, you've got a break at work or lunch where you can just hop on, put up your post, like, follow a bunch of people, like a few comments. That's all you have to do. And then, you know, later at night, you can kind of go through and do all your messaging if you get any comments and stuff. So find your own rhythm, find what works for you. You know, again, don't feel like you have to do this all day. If you have all day to do it, great. If that's like your day off or something, it's Sunday and you can put more time into it, But just be consistent, keep doing it, find your rhythm and find your speed in it too. So.
And last but not least, when you get an Instagram person that is interested or they'd like to picture, do write them down. But don't put all your eggs in one basket. I said that because tomorrow's Easter. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And what that means is, let's see, Taya427 said she was going to get those HSN pills. So I'm just going to keep messaging her. I'm just going to kind of wait. Here's the thing. Tia127 might totally bail on you and never order from you. So put her in the book, follow up with her in a few days, follow up with her on Friday. In the script, it even talks about what to do if they start ignoring you. So just follow that script, and grow, you know, grow your following, grow your network, and be very, very, very cognizant about what you're putting on Instagram. Best hours to Instagram is 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. are really big popular hours. People are laying in bed looking at their phone. And then I would say 5 to 7, and then 8 to 9 at the latest. Most of the people you're going to end up talking to after 9, you're going to get a lot of body part pictures in your newsfeed. So that's kind of the late night Instagramming. I'm sure you guys have already seen some of those. I've seen more body parts than I was going to. So that's why you have to be 18 to work this business, so you can be on Instagram, I think. So I hope that answered, Carissa. Yep, that answered your questions. Awesome. If anybody else has any questions, again, make sure that you don't have rap person, rap star, rap girl, skinny girls, skinny rapping, any rap stuff. If you have that, change it. Because I know that's the first thing I look for now when I look at someone's profile. So that's just me personally, but you guys can run it however you want to.
So we'll be doing a video next week, and we'll also be clearing up our newbie to Ruby video, just so we have one kind of solid one for you guys. We're just going to have to go through and find out which one we like best. So that way you'll be able to send that to your new DTs so they can kind of get started. So that same process is there, but we are going to go a little more in depth on different topics each week. So that's the idea. There's already a event put up for next week. So that's the 11th, I believe. So if you want to find that event, we haven't announced what the subject will be. So if you go to that event and you just type in the things that you guys want to hear, whether it's more Instagram or different social media platforms or blitzing or whatever you guys really want us to dig into and really get to the nitty-gritty about, please put your ideas in there, and that way we have it organized and we can see where it is, and then we will announce what that'll be here in the next couple days. So be sure to get that up. And yeah, looking forward to next Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see what it's going to be. I'm excited. I don't know what it's going to be yet, so we need to hear from you guys. And also, Justin is finishing cleaning up the team calendar for the month. He will have that up
We have most of the events up.
Yeah, we have the events
getting them on the website takes a lot.
So look through your event stuff and see what's on there. Those are all the team things that we have planned so far. We may have more, but make sure that you're following up on that. And when you guys are inviting people to the online parties and the online webinars for the opportunity portion, remember, phone calls are better than just tagging people and inviting them. So please be cognizant of that as well.
And if your teams are doing get-togethers, if you guys are doing parties or you want to do like a team training and you want to get it up on our calendar, you can do that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just send a message. The email is actually on that calendar at the bottom. Just send an email with the date and specifics of it, and I'll get it posted on there too. So that way, you know, you can direct your team to that same calendar. They can see all the big stuff, and then they can see, you know, your individualized team stuff as well. So I am willing to do that. I just need all the details to do it. So make my life easy that way.
Aren't we so glad to have a techie on the team? Okay, you guys, well, that's going to wrap it up. And thank you so much for attending the first Millionaire School. I think we did a pretty good job.
High five.
High five. It's not even 3:05 yet. Yeah. So take care, guys. Have a raptastic day and an amazing Easter.
Bye, guys.